Good morning, it's Thursday the 14th of May. It's just coming up to 20 past 6. The temperature has really dropped, as you can see, and hubby was saying again we've had a frost. Just got my towels and my mats to put away. Yeah, we've had a bit of a frost again, as you can probably see. So it might be, I don't know. I know it's reinforced glass on our table outside, but might, if the frost continue, might have to put it back in his shed, just to protect it. But it's nice just to go out there and sit down. We used to have a bench, a wooden bench, which we had for years, but then it got sort of with you know, the weather and everything, and as the years passed it did actually sort of break and everything and disintegrate, and we never did, well, no, that's not true. We then had a plastic set, white plastic, and then we got rid of that because we had this set. But I think it'd be nice to have another form of seating, wooden seating, that can't be left out all year round. But yeah, so we've got a bit of a frost this morning. There's hubby's cup. We're not too bad again this morning, and yes, I keep tidying up after my projects, which is brilliant. As I said, sometimes, you know, if I'm going to go back to something, it does sometimes get left there, but I've only got a small space, as you can see. It was a walk-in cupboard. Used to have all the trunking and everything for the hot air when we first purchased our property. So yeah, so I am making a habit of tidying up after me. I hope you enjoyed my flower arranging and everything. As I said, it's about using what you have. I've put the lamp on. I haven't opened the curtains down here yet, which I could do actually because it is light enough. It's just sometimes with the metal rods it can be quite noisy, and my son is still in bed, so he'll be going to work, getting up and going to work in about an hour. So there's that. I do try and do these little introductions and what I'm doing besides doing the creative side. So I'm still this week trying to keep up with everything. I did put through an order yesterday for Morrison's food box again, the £45 meat one. I have to say I recommend it. We loved it. They weren't so keen on the pork, but they're not pork eaters. I loved them. I prefer the pork than actually the steak, but it was good value and we had fresh meat, and I'm hoping to do that again when it gets delivered, so I'll keep you informed that. And I'll also do another video of our meals. They might be very similar. Try to mix them up. We did have the sweet chilli fish a few days ago, which was very enjoyable. So yeah, it's a case of changing up and getting that baking done. I keep saying about this, and I've still got my kitchen tour to do. I'm hoping to do my favourites on car booting and what I've got from the charity shop and things like that, and if I've upcycled them or done anything with them or showed them around our home. Obviously I can't go shopping and I can't do hauls, so I might do that. There's a few things, and obviously my favourites in products and entertainment again, and empties. I've been keeping those so I can do that, you know, instead of hauls. So there's that, because obviously it's clothing next week, crafts this week, just changing it up. I have been communicating. I want to give a little mention to, I think it's Jacqueline. She's been following me and she messages me every day. Thank you very much, and happy belated birthday. I am getting through the messages. I know I'm delayed doing that. So hope you're all staying safe and well. I did, in fact, God, that was my knee. I'm cracking like anything. If anybody takes any you know, like cod liver oil tablets, do they actually work? Because my joints, now as you might have known, that is just glue that came through the tiles, so don't worry about that. The actual carpet seems to come up really well, so I did leave that overnight, and it does actually seem to come up really well. There's a little bit of beige carpet near our back door that I want to actually deal with as well, and I do want to get cloakroom, sort of, especially the woodwork. I said it's mostly woodwork. Yeah, it looks like all bottles, doesn't it? I could take those two down, because I think I've said before, these type, I had a lot of these type, fit in really well and don't move or fall, because I've got nothing to put them on. And yes, as I said, we've been using this one down here, but you have to be very careful, because look, it is a very tiny sink being a cloakroom, but yeah, there's not a lot of space here. It's still the original bathroom from when our home was built, and I want to get my sewing basket out. I might not sew it, I'll see, but I might have some of that bonding stuff that you iron on, just to make that proper curtain. So it's just folded over, and I've washed the mats, so I'm just waiting for this to dry, but it's mostly paintwork. So yeah, get these jobs done. So yeah, I have still got some bits out my cloakroom still there. But yeah, otherwise, you know, we're not too bad. We did a reset last night again. I've got DVDs all done there. I have got 3 or 4 things on the go at one time, but you can't help it. It depends. So when I'm sitting down, I'll do something, you know, relaxing, or sitting down, like the DVDs or whatever. I am watching Robinson Crusoe of Amazon Prime. I think it's from 1998. I'm not 100% sure what the date was, but it's with Richard Thomas, if anybody remembers him from the Waltons, John Boy, and he's the father of the Robinsons, and I'm enjoying it. There's 30 episodes that we've got free on Prime for season 1, so I'm nearing to finish that, and it's just an easy thing to watch, you know, and relax and not have to think too much about it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I can even remember the old black and white version that I used to watch, so I do like it. And yeah, so I might have to find something else, but what I do like about them, each episode is only 24 minutes long, so if I want to sit down and have a drink, I think, right, 24 minutes, watch an episode, then go and do something else. So there is that. So I can judge it by the episodes, so I'm not, you know, constantly watching TV. I'm trying to limit the TV sort of side of it until late afternoon, early evening, or late evening when the family's home. They're watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Carson. I am enjoying it, but not as much, because I've seen, especially the first, I think, season a couple of times, but I think we're on season 3 now. So I tend to sort of see what episode it is. If I remember just the story, then I might go into other pieces, or, you know, editing. I am doing a bit more editing now, especially in the evenings. That's why there might be a slight delay on my videos going up. But hopefully you're enjoying these videos. As I said, it's like in 2 parts, except for Tuesday. As I said, my bones were aching, my limbs, you know. And as I said, I'm trying to spend a little bit of time in the fresh air, mostly in the garden, as I said. Yeah, but yeah, we're doing more gardening. We haven't got much in way of gardens. I think I commented to a subscriber. It's pretty bland actually, except for the fairy garden in our back garden for our granddaughter. There's not an awful lot there. As think I mentioned, I'm sure it was said that the garden centres were opening up. I don't know if that is true or not, but said we've been locked down and everything. I'm not sure it's the sort of thing the guys want to go to. This time of year, if not before, I've been in the garden centres and enjoyed looking at all the plants and everything. But very often you see we don't put a lot in our gardens at the present due to the fact that weekends or every other weekend we're not here, we're in the caravan, so it was one less thing to concern about. I did put a few things in my pots, and 1 or 2 of the bits are coming through again this year, so that's good. I like the annual plants, but I used to like, you know, White Alison and Blue Lobelia and those sort of things. I'm hoping, you know, I do miss going around the garden centre. It's now Dobbies, is that right? Dobbies? Because it used to be Wyvale, but they have gifts and they have different things, do you know what I mean? And it is a nice, you know, pleasant hour, couple of hours in my book to go and look round. But yeah, I don't think they'll go to the garden centre. I can't see it happening, but give it another couple of months, maybe, you know, we can get back out there. That's why it's a good idea to try and get everything done. Those jobs you're putting off, get them done. If you've got the materials, or like the sewing aspect, I haven't got any buttons to sew on. That surprises me actually. We've been pretty good. When the kids were younger, it's always the white shirts for school, you know, when the buttons come off. But I have got a couple of projects like the little curtain in the cloakroom and the curtain that's hiding the router and everything in my cubby. So there's those few things to do. Whether I'll actually sew, I'm a basic sewer, like I'm a basic crafter, but sometimes these jobs, it's just wonderful and you feel so pleased with yourself when you put something off and you get it done. So I'm going to get on with my day, and obviously the creative part will be separate. So we'll see what today brings.